How good was this guy? Man, he could run, he could hit. He's got hair now. Brian Urlacher, four-time first-team All-Pro, eight-time Pro Bowler. Hey, Brian, it's Tiki and Tierney. How are you today, buddy?
Good, man. How you guys doing?
Good. So, Tiki and I are both bald and
I
proud.
canyou believe you left the
Yeah,
fraternity of the
man.
bald, man.
What are
What's
you doing,
wrong?
Urlacher? Come on.
Man, I was proud to be bald, but it was you guys got good shaped heads, just like I feel like I had a good shaped bald head too. But it was time to make a change for me, man. I found another option of to being bald, so I took it.
So, explain the option, though. Now, does it grow? Is it a graft? Is it real? I mean, is that your hair?
It was my hair, man.
It is, huh?
So what it is, it's this method that they've come up with. So they take one hair at a time from the back of your head or wherever you have hair, and put it in the spots where you don't have hair. So the front.
Wow.
Have hair there.
How long did that take? Like hours?
It was a 1 day procedure. I went in at 8. I was done by 4:30, something like that. It was pretty simple procedure. I was very surprised.
Wow, you look different. I got to be honest with you, man. You look really different. How's it working for you? Everything working good for you?
It takes some getting used to because I've been bald for 15 years.
Yeah, I know.
So seeing myself with hair was really different. But now when I see a picture of myself bald, I'm like, dang, you look bad when you were bald, bro. So it's now I'm used to seeing myself with hair, so it's different.
There you go. Let me ask you this, Brian. When you watch Luke Kuechly play, well, what do you see as a linebacker, part of that fraternity? How good is this kid, man?
He is unbelievable. I don't think there's enough words to describe how good he plays. How he's just so smart. You don't ever see him out of position. In the pass coverage, he's always in the right spots. He's reading routes. You hear him before a play starts. You can hear him checking the plays and calling out the plays on offense. Just the guy's unbelievable. I mean, this is his fourth year now. He's done. I mean, he gets better every single year. It's hard to think he's just going to keep getting better and better, but he has.
When you look at a defenses in this game, because very rarely do we focus on defenses as the crux of winning and losing. But I feel like in this Super Bowl, that's what it's gonna come down to. Denver obviously gets all the accolades; they were number one in the league. But which one of these is the better defense? Because they're both opportunistic. They both get after the quarterback. They can both win games themselves.
It's a tough call. I mean, if you look at big plays, you got to go with Carolina. I mean, they've made so many big plays over the last 5 or 6 weeks on defense. They're scoring on defense. They're getting picks, sacks, fumbles, all that stuff. And on the other side, you got the front of Denver. Those guys: Vaughn, DeMarcus, Shane Ray, all the guys they have inside, and their secondary. I mean, their secondary can cover anybody. I mean, I didn't think that they would play as well as they did last week against the Patriots, but I mean, they harassed Tom Brady the whole time. I don't think they'll be able to do that to Cam because he's so mobile, but I mean, two really good defenses going at it.
We're talking to Brian Urlacher here on Tiki and Tierney, CBS Sports Radio. Brian, of course, 8-time Pro Bowler, just fierce. Looked mean bold, too. That's the other thing. Yeah. You looked mean, but you look kind of nice now. But you're not playing, so that's okay.
Yeah, it didn't matter.
That's all right.
Yeah, man. I'm going to transition into being retired now, so it's okay.
Nice. You gotta people's gotta like you now, not be intimidated and scared of you. But Brian, I mean, I think a lot of people know your story, your transition. You were safety in college, and you put on a ton of weight and became a linebacker. And you were fierce and aggressive, and you pounded people. I wonder now, especially as we start to see some of these concussion issues that have come up. Luke Kuechly has had a bunch of them. One of the former Giants who just passed away, Taylor Sash, he had a CTE on his brain. He's only 27 years old. Do you worry about that for our game? Because it seems like it's more and more talked about each and every day, week, month, however you want to look at the iteration of it.
I don't think about it, honestly. I mean, I had one major concussion in my career. It was 2003 or 4. I just, football is a violent game. It's always been violent. It's always going to be violent, as long as they're playing. I know they're trying to put rules and protect the players, which I think they should. But as long as they play, there's going to be concussions. You can do as much as you can, but there's still big guys running into each other, so they're going to happen. But I guess that's the chance you take when you play football. I would do it all over again. I know a lot of guys say they wish they hadn't played football. I bet you they liked it when those checks were coming in.
Yeah.
They probably wanted. They really liked it then. Now it's easy to go back and say, you know what? I wish I'd never played football. I've experienced this and that. And that may be happening. I'm not sure, but I love football. It taught me a lot of things. Not just in the NFL, but as a kid in high school, college. Those were some of the best times of my life.